So unless on the last upload we said whenever something doesn't fit, we'll make it fit. Yeah, I'm kind of biting my own words, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this brand new Killer Bee oil pan because it does not fit with my twin scroll kit anymore. So yeah, so pretty much right here sits on there something like that, and this lower runner hits on the oil pan. So I'm gonna cut this section where I got it right there, and from the line that I drew right there to where it actually curves down, that's the part I'm going to make it go down a little bit, that way it doesn't hit anymore. So hopefully that will fix my issue with this, and I can get the motor dropped into the car. We're just going to mock it up. You can see we already cut it off. Let's see if the cutter will fit. If it does fit, and we're golden, which I don't know if it will or not. Oh yeah, perfect. Just slide it in DMs like that.
There you go. So it fits. So now we gotta send that off to go get welded.
Yeah, and we'll catch up back up with you guys once it's all welded. And once it's welded, we can start talking turbo and put the turbo on.
Alright.
Alright, so it has been a while since I've updated it a little bit on the build, but that's because we were getting the oil pan fitted up. But what I ended up doing was modifying the oil pan, so now it doesn't hit at all. For the finger, that's plenty of clearance. I think that's actually a little bit more clearance than what it was on Jose's car when he had the Killer Bee headers and the Killer Bee pickup, or the Killer Bee oil pan. So if you guys saw on my other video where we showed that the oil pan was not going to fit with my turbo kit, and the reason for that is because the person that made this kit for me, it's a custom guy. He handmade everything, but at the time he didn't make it where it would fit the Killer Bee pan, and that's kind of unfortunate because I have a Killer Bee pan and it doesn't fit. And I was trying to talk to him and work with him, and the way that this kit is, being a twin scroll kit, he would have to pretty much modify everything. He can't just like raise it up where it's hitting, because then it would mess with the geometry of everything else. And he was telling me, like, I can build you a new kit if you send me your old one, but just give me $1,500 on top. And I paid $2,000 for that kit, and I was like probably not. So scratch that off the list. And my other option was to just send it on the stock oil pan again, but since I'm really expecting to put out really high horsepower numbers, I don't want to do that. I want to have as much oil as this motor can take. That way I'm not going to be running into any oiling issues. And so that was my third option, which is to modify the oil pan. And as you can see, let me pull this out real quick. Voila. You can see I pretty much made it go down another ½ inch or so. And what that does, it gets me clearance on this exhaust runner right here. And so when you slide it back over, like in its spot, something like that, it's not gonna hit anymore. So that's really, really nice. Alright, so let's get to put on the pickup tube. Like we said in the other video, you want to put the blue bolts up top and these brown bolts at the bottom. And don't forget to tighten those two right there. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that, and then I'm gonna put silicone all over the oil pan. And since we raised this up, I made sure that the bracket for this pickup tube wasn't gonna hit, and it doesn't hit, so that we're solid. We're solid on that. I'm gonna go ahead and put silicone all over that, get my glove on, and seal it all up. And as soon as we get that done, we can put on the manifold, and then the turbo. And the turbo, if you guys aren't familiar, I'm gonna run 6870. So that's a big turbo. A lot of people have different opinions on what brands you should run for sealing up this oil pan. And what I always tell them, like, I always use the right stuff. And by the right stuff, I literally mean the right stuff right here. So that's what I'm gonna use to seal up this oil pan. Go ahead and do a time lapse on that and fit it on there. And then put on the beast of a manifold that we have here. Yes, turbo to me.
Nah, I thought this shit would zoom in a lot more.
That's because I'm so wide.
The other day I was walking through, I was trying to walk through my sister's bathroom door, bro. Straight up got stuck. I was like, damn. Mother Nature telling me that I need to go to the gym.
Alright, so right here we got the twin scroll manifold all along here. And bam, we got that big ass turbo right there. And I took off the wastegate, that way I could bolt on that nut right there. But I'll put it back on right now, but pretty much that's how it's gonna sit. So you can definitely see, it almost seems like the turbo is fighting for engine space in the engine bay, because it's like so big in there. But it's really nice. It complements the manifold pretty well. And this sits a lot lower than most rotated kits, I believe. I can show you right here. Over here is the ETS kit. And you can see it sits almost above the manifold. I also forgot to mention, I have these off the line coil packs. So basically what that is, it's an aftermarket coil pack, and it should make a little bit more power, especially when we're trying to make like around the 900 horsepower range. You definitely want these coil packs, that way we're not going to have any limitations. And there's also the Dash 8 fuel lines, so we're going to be getting all the fuel that we need. Got a bigger map sensor right here. This is a 5-bar map sensor, so the tuner will literally just crank up all the boost, everything that we need. And yeah, we were going to time it today, but that will have to be in a later video because I was looking at my timing belt and there's no marks on where it references to the cams and where it's supposed to be. So the only mark on the timing belt is for the crank for the crank. Everything else, there's no more timing marks visible that I could be confident saying that's where it's at. So I'll have to get a new belt and we'll time it that way. So thank you guys for watching today's video. As always, I'll see you later.